So this is what we're after today. I have the Tectonic Daytime Deadfall Feeder. I've seen this advertised pretty much everywhere, and I like the design of it. I like the concept. I like how you can control when it's open and when it's not to train your herd to feed at certain times. But this is the off season, so what I'm going to be doing now is putting it together, testing it, seeing how it works, and I really want to try to see how they respond to it when we fill it up and how quickly they take to it. So I'm going to try to break this out and see if we can't put this bad boy together. Alright, so here are all the pieces outside of the box. I went ahead and got the full kitchen sink package that includes all the accessories. I figured that would be the best thing to go with, and it'd pay for itself in the long run. So I've got a 12-volt battery with a solar charger, and I went ahead and also got the Defender kit and the lift kit as well. I have the directions right here. I'm going to try to read over them and get familiar with it and see if I can't put this bad boy together. Alright, so I got the sides, the walls, the floor and gutter all clipped together, and so far it's looking pretty good. So next step will be to locate the clips on each corner of the walls and take the self-tapping screws and drill them in place accordingly. Took me a bit, but I finally got all of the self-tapping screws drilled in by the clips. Probably not my best work, I'll admit. It was really hard to get them all perfectly straight, but I think for our purposes, it'll get the job done. So, all of them are in their respective positions, and I drilled the ones up there by the gutter as well. So everything should be pretty secure as it should be. And so the next step will be to get these doors on. So, let's get to it. Alright, so the doors have been fastened and secured to the top, and they are fitting pretty snugly as they should be. So that part is finished. The next thing I'm going to work on is I'm going to hook up the 12-volt battery and also the solar charger. I'll probably have to break this out and make sure there's not any special instructions on how to put that on there. But in any case, I'm going to get to working on this and we'll see how it turns out. What do you think?
Not just radical life extension. Future.
Alright, so I think I have most of the construction finished. Really the only things I need left are the accessories. So the Defender kit, lift kit, and the solar panel. I'm hoping those are quick and easy because I'm really eager to test this thing out tonight. I do have one bag of flavored corn that I want to put out, and I may see if there's any creeper pellets in the container that we can mix with it as well. So I'll get to work on all of that, and hopefully we can set it out tonight and get some good deer pictures. So let's get to it. Alright, so I think I finally got it fully assembled and ready to go. The only thing I haven't done is I haven't put the legs on, but I'm going to wait to do that until I put it in the spot I want it to be in. I'm also probably not going to stake it into the ground either, just because the place I'm going to put it is temporary. This is more so just a test run to see if it works and to see if it brings in the deer. So I'll only be using one bag of flavored corn, because again, I won't have it in this spot for very long. So I'm gonna get loaded up and we'll go get this thing set up and see what we bring in. you think you're doing? You don't like corn. Oh my goodness. So I got the corn in. It's really, really sweet smelling, so it should have a pretty strong odor to attract deer and other game. We have the camera set up over there, so if anything comes in, it should pick it up. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave this open because I set it to open in about 20 minutes anyway. So I'm gonna close everything back up on the power box, that is. And then I'm gonna check the camera, make sure it's working, and then quail whistled. So I'm gonna close everything up on the quail whistled again. So I'm going to close everything up on the power box, and then I'm going to check the camera, make sure it's working all right. And then I'm going to get out of here and leave the deer to their business. So let's see how this works.